Well, speaking of vote, as Nick was saying, tomorrow is Election Day in the state of Ohio. There are two big state initiatives that we're watching for you, along with so many school levies and other issues in our local communities. Before you head to the polls, though, we want to make sure that your questions are answered. So our Matt Rascone is with us now with everything that you need to know. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Christy. Yeah, polls open 6:30 a.m. But if you have a vote by mail ballot and you don't want to drop it off tomorrow, your deadline is really today. That ballot must be postmarked no later than today, that is. They recommend going to the post office to make sure it has today's date on it. You can also return it in person at the Board of Elections tomorrow during voting hours. In Cuyahoga County, more than 118,000 have voted early or requested to vote by mail. In Lorain County, that number is closer to 28,000. In Lake County, the Board of Elections director told me early voting is up significantly, and they're projecting 50% voter turnout by the end of tomorrow. That's compared to 27% in the last odd year general election. State issues 1 and 2 are expected to drive people to the polls, but Lake and Lorain counties also told me other races they believe would be playing a big part.
All politics is local when we're dealing with a local election year like this one. So we are expecting in certain communities that you're going to have much higher turnout in places that have additional tax levies, bond issues, or mayoral races that are becoming very contentious in certain communities.
Another reminder for voters this year, new rules that came about because of House Bill 458. That law eliminated early voting the day before the election, so today, no voting today. It also put stricter rules in place for in-person voting. Tomorrow, you must bring a valid ID. That includes an Ohio's driver's license, a state ID, U.S. passport, or military card. The ID can't be expired. It also must have a photo ID, a photo on it, and have your name, and that name must match the name as it appears on the poll list. Something else to be aware of. Some polling locations have changed, so you'll want to check before you head out tomorrow. Polls open 6:30 a.m. As I said, you must be in line by 7:30 p.m. to vote. And I heard from a couple of counties that we expect those first results around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Christy.
All right, great information, Matt. Thank you.